We're going to run through a lot of these horses real quick. It's a rotten week, right? And we didn't get a lot done except for racing on the track. Aged horses. What do we got going on here? Brave World raced great last night again from the outside. Kim Pluto drove the horse great again. Finished second in 54. Looked good. Good job. Compass Rose DC will qualify this Thursday. Schooled in 59 the other day and looked exceptional doing it. Cavill Hanover. We sold Cavill Hanover the other day. I think if you look at the Cavill Hanover from the fall, we were underpaid. If you look from the Cavill Hanover from last week, we were overpaid. So my biggest fear and concern is he's going to a super hot barn right now. And he went from a super hot barn, Irv Miller, to Dan Noble in Ohio, but Dan trains at like 450, so I don't know what's going to happen here. But Cavill Hanover has switched hands and is now at Dan Noble's barn, or will be in Dan Noble's barn soon next week. Cruising in Style drew the rail again. Somebody said the other day, oh, he raced terrible. No, he didn't. And the guy didn't drive bad. Left out, let one go, removed, and he get beat. You know, Cruising in Style has never been guilty of being, having the heart of a lion. He's a nice horse, but he's not a killer. Listen, I love White Tiger to death, and he can race like a pig sometimes. But, these are race horses. And drew the rail again, drew 2 or 3 8-holes and 9 holes, and now got a couple of rails. So let's see how Cruising in Style races this week. Overall, I've been happy with him. The horse has raced well. And Mr. Dickey has done a good job with the horse, so I'm expecting a good mile out of him. We'll see how he races on whenever he's in. Monday, tomorrow. Today, for you, Don't Believe Me, Just Watch continues to remain ready to go. As soon as they give Ontario a green light, this guy will be racing right away. Globetrotting's training down again, training down for us and looking good. As I said, we're in no rush with Globetrotting. She'll be ready when she's ready. And that you may not like that timeline, but zero rush on Jason. If she's ready mid-June or even July 1st, I don't care. I just want the best form of globetrotting we've ever seen, and we will do nothing or leave nothing unturned to make sure that happens. Miss Brampton Beast. It was so nice to have some of these groups. We had clients that wanted out and wanted to sell the horses. We had Miss Brampton Beast in the sale on Tuesday, took her out, and one of our clients had bought out. Everybody, you want out? Fine. Pam bought everybody out, so thank you very much. Miss Brampton Beast stays with the stable, stays with Pam. Everybody's happy. Fixing things in-house is so much better. So Pine tied up a little bit last week. We were going to race him easy anyway, and it rained all day. I don't know why he tied up. He's not really a horse that ties up for the most part, but blood doesn't lie, and he tied up a little bit last week. He'll be fine for next Sunday. Path of Totality will qualify this Thursday at Northfield Park. Will she wear hobbles or not? I don't know. I'm not positive. I'll let you know on Friday. Spend That Money remains ready to go. Cindy sent me some pictures of her. She's put weight on. She looks good. Exactly what a couple of these horses this time off didn't hurt them in Ontario, and Spend That Money is definitely one of those. Spirit of Dio. Here's a big update. Spirit of Dio is heading back to us. I talked to Len Berg. So just to set the scene for Spirit of Dio, Len Berg and his brother Jeff bought a number of shares of this horse when she was a baby and continued to buy everybody out at top dollar throughout her racing career. They just wanted to see the filly race in New Jersey and have her train in New Jersey because that's where they live. And when they decided that, hey, Anthony, would it be okay if Andy and Julie Miller trained the filly? Of course. We sent the horse to John Bootenshane and Irv Miller at 3. What would be wrong with Andy and Julie Miller? Nothing. But Spirit of Dio proved to be a bit of an enigma again for another trainer. I really don't know why. I'm glad that we get along with her. A little frustrating sometimes, but I'm glad that we get along with her. And Len had spoke to Andy and Julie, and they decided we were going to send the horse back. Now, we could have taken her here to Northfield, but I got some work to do in Pennsylvania next week with Kim anyway. So I said, send her to Pennsylvania. I'll train her up this week in Pennsylvania, and we'll see if she's the same horse she was before. I suspect she is. And we'll see how she goes. So our girl's coming back. This is when she was supposed to be ready to go. And we'll have her ready very, very soon. Stonebridge Simba is getting ready to race. No, he's not. He trained once this week. He'll need 7-8 more training trips and he'll be ready to go. Just want to make sure this guy carried us for the winter. This was the Stable.ca's team player for January, February, March. Horse did a fantastic job. and we gave him some much-needed rest, bringing him back. Really excited to see him race later this summer. Time Houdini's been racing great. Listen, Jenny and Kevin Charles have done a fantastic job with both Brave World and Time Houdini. Very, very happy to see them racing well. Happy for Ed, happy for everybody that's involved with both those horses. So keep up the good work. West 52nd qualified by 10 lengths in 59. Look good. He's got the rail Wednesday, maybe? Tuesday, Wednesday at Harrington. White Tiger, not racing good. You know, it's frustrating, this horse racing, and I know Joe and a number of my partners are going to be pissed off about this, but I didn't want to put him on Lasix, but he bled. You know, I don't want his liver count to be up higher, but it is. So we're doing our best to work with White Tiger. It was an ugly race the other day, not impressive at all. And as I said to Tim after, no more racing this horse until we get his liver count down. He's better. He's better than this. So a frustrating situation, but much less frustrating than, say, a horse with a lameness issue or God forbid a suspension or something. That would be catastrophic for us. So these are issues that can be rectified 100% and fixed and maintained, and that's what we're going to do moving forward. And then, yes, very similar situation to White Tiger, not quite as bad. Just want to make sure that these horses are on their game and not in racing either in a way to get injured or in an injured manner. Both are not, and both should be fine. So, Brave World, Compass Rose, DC. Both Brave World's awesome right now. Compass Rose, DC is ready to qualify. Don't believe me, just watch. Cruising in Style is racing well. Got the rail again this week. Don't believe me, just watch is ready to qualify when we get ready to go in Ontario. Globetrotting, training down, ready probably mid-June, I would imagine. Miss Brampton Beast will be ready when the races start back up in Ontario. Oh So Pine has been fantastic for 2 months. Drew the outside, took him back, and then he tied up last week. So 6th place finish for him. He'll bounce back next week. Path of Totality will be qualifying Thursday. Spend that money ready to go in Ontario when we are ready to open up. Spirit of Dio, big girl's coming back to daddy. She's on her way back to at least one of her daddies. She's on her way back to the Meadows this week. Stonebridge Simba is getting ready to race at some point in the near future. Not in the near future, in the future. Time Houdini's racing awesome in Michigan, West 52nd, now starting at Harrington Raceway. White Tiger and Yes, both kind of on the injured reserve list. But no real injuries to speak of. Great news for Yes, also for White Tiger. We kind of know what's wrong. I'm still a little miffed that we have to keep White Tiger on Lasix. We'll see how that lasts for. If we get his liver count down and we don't like how he races, then we'll address the Lasix situation again. But for now, White Tiger is functioning in Pennsylvania. We're looking to get him back on track. And Yes, also, similar boat, maybe headed in the right direction, both of them. We'll see soon enough. So those are the age source. We'll be back in a minute with the 2-year-olds and the 3-year-olds.